so I don't leave out a few of the things that touch me so much, I'm going to just give you a little bit of the formal backdrop to this young lady's plight to Route 66 tomorrow and why the race is honoring her. The Kjell Tovander Award goes to an individual who has shown unique qualities, unique giving back, goals, aspirations met, and it is the most special, as Chris said, award aspect of this entire race. Paula Steinbach's a great role model. You'll know why in just a moment. To Girl Scout troops, high school English and history students, she's taught over 30 years. She's a disabled Vietnam vet. I think the word disabled might be a little misterminology for sure, who despite severe arthritis in her back and leg length discrepancy as a result of childhood spinal scoliosis, she steadfastly endured constant chronic pain along the difficult and sometimes seemingly impossible road to her, get this, 100th marathon, which has already been conquered. We'll talk about that. Every day, Paula wears her race shirts and shares her medals with her students. She loves to tell them, if your old lady teacher can do it, so can you. Can you imagine the power of that, of influencing youngsters with this positivity? She's constantly sharing with them the benefits of healthy existing and exercise. And by the way, she's not speaking out of a textbook. Since 2001, Paula has lost, 115 pounds. Paula proudly raises funds for Team Red, White, and Blue, a nationwide organization that helps veterans transition, how powerful, from military war deployment back to civilian life. Spent 5 years in the military as the third female torpedoman's mate in the Navy, a true pioneer in that largely male-dominated career. Though each race poses a different challenge for Paula, and many would be grimacing in pain, Paula's always smiling. She says she focuses on that moment she'll cross the finish line. I can't wait to see you do that tomorrow. That makes everything worthwhile, she says. Paula's especially happy about achieving the goal she made when she first began her running career. To be able to wear her Navy uniform. At age 60, she can and does wear a uniform on Veterans Day, on Memorial Day, when she carries the Navy flag during Memorial Day services. Paula will be running marathon number 102 with you all tomorrow in her second Route 66 race. She loves this race because Route 66 is such a historic U.S. landmark. Probably a few other reasons too. Paula uses her races to teach geography, though, to her students as they map out her travels and her marathon achievements. So, without further ado, as we have the award presentation, very good. Do you have a question? This is Kjell Tovander's mother, and always there to present this award. And do you have one statement you'd make that would, in your mind, signify what this race is about?
This race honors my son every year, and this is for people who inspire, continue to inspire, and it just keeps on going, and it's just very special. It honors my son.
And we are so pleased every year to have your touching presence here. Thank you. And without further ado, your Kjell Tovander Award winner, 2015 Route 66 Marathon, is Paula Yvonne Steinbach. Paula, a few words?
Yeah, I'm a teacher, so I'm never at a loss for words. I teach high school U.S. history and English in Riverside, California. I've been teaching 31 years. My students have no idea where Oklahoma is. That's a very sad thing to say, but they're very geographically challenged, today's high school kids. So it's my role to make sure they know where places are in the United States and encourage them to visit them. I've always felt since I was a little girl that my role is to help other people, especially kids. When I ran my 100th marathon at Monumental 2 weeks ago, right before mile 23, there were 2 people struggling. And what better way to forget your own problems than to help someone else? So this one man was on his knees on the ground, and I told him, I said, "You're never going to finish the race down there." I said, "You have to get up." And I said, "Do you want to get up?" And he kind of nodded, and I took his hand and I lifted him up. He's like 30 years younger than me and much taller. And I picked him up and I said, "You know, you really have to finish, and I will make you finish. So you stay with me." And for the next 3 miles, I pulled him along, and he was able to finish. And that was a greater thrill than my 100th marathon, was helping someone else finish. So that was really cool. And I really feel like that's my mission in life, is to, share my love for running and my love for exercise with anyone I can. My students drink these energy drinks, and every time they're drinking them in class, I go over there and I pull that can out of their hand. I say, "Do you know how many calories are in this?" And we go through that. I say, "Do you know how many calories are in the bag of hot Cheetos that you're eating?" And they really don't know. They really don't know much about taking care of their health. So even though I'm their history teacher, I feel like that's my mission, is to teach them how to be helpful and careful with their lives. Because I'm more than just a history teacher, I'm a nurturer, right? That's my role. So I'm so thankful to receive this and so honored. I know how hard it was for your son to get out there and run this race. And he's in heaven still running it, I'm sure. Because I know there's a marathon in heaven. And someday I hope to be there.
That is a consummate teacher giving back. You all have stories, and we'll have them tomorrow. This is the one that we honor this year. Thank you very much. And Chris?
Well, hey, is this a great choice or what?
Yeah.
So thanks again, Paula. You really represent what this ward is all about, and that's what our race is all about. It's about inspiring others. So I hope all of you that are out here getting ready to run your race tomorrow will do your best to inspire somebody else to go a little farther, push a little harder, and achieve goals that maybe they didn't think they could do before that. So thanks again. We're glad you're here. It's going to be a great day tomorrow. Enjoy the Expo. Enjoy carb loading in Tulsa, and we'll see you at the start line.
Woohoo!